Hello, I'm Samuel, and today I'm joined by our immigration advisor Kim to discuss the new Innovator route. So Kim, what do we know at the moment about this brand new visa?
Thanks, Samuel. This visa has just been announced on Friday. Well, it was announced prior to that, but just taken effect from Friday after the closure of the entrepreneur category. So the Innovator category is for applicants who are able to obtain an endorsement from an endorsing body such as Seed Camp, Tech Nation, the Bakery, or the Royal Bank of Scotland Entrepreneur Accelerator route.
Right, okay. So how would an applicant go about obtaining an endorsement from one of these endorsing bodies?
So each endorsing body will have their own separate criteria, and at the moment, as far as we're aware, applications aren't open for any of these schemes. Tech Nation has announced that they'll be opening the scheme in September. We hope that some of the others will be opening theirs more quickly to avoid a delay in people being able to come to the UK under this route. But essentially, applicants will need to apply to the relevant endorsing body, depending on the area that they're interested in setting up their business in the UK. They'll have to show that they've got a genuine, viable business idea that meets new or existing market needs, and also that they've got the skills and experience to be able to run that business in the UK. They must also show that there's plans for growth in national and international markets.
Right, so I'm aware that the old entrepreneur application required a £200,000 investment on behalf of the applicant. Is that still required for the new Innovator route?
No, so this is a change. It's a reduced requirement now of £50,000. The funds can be the individual's own funds or third-party funds, or they can be funds provided by the endorsing body themselves.
Okay, and are there any additional requirements for the visa other than this investment and the endorsement?
So there's an English language requirement and there's a maintenance funds requirement, similar to the entrepreneur applications before. The maintenance requirement is that an applicant must have held funds of £945 for 3 months before the date of application if applying in the UK, or £3,310 if applying from outside the UK. The English language requirement, again, this is a change from the entrepreneur application, whereby it used to be a B1 level that was required. It's now a B2, which is about 6 on the IELTS score, so that's an increase.
Right, okay, and can applicants still bring their family members on this visa to the UK?
Yes, they can. Yeah, that's exactly the same as before, and with similar to other categories such as Tier 2. Applicants can bring their partners and children under the age of 18, and those individuals will be able to work in the UK without any restriction.
Excellent. So how long is the visa granted for?
So the Innovator visa is granted for 3 years initially, and it's possible to apply for an extension of 3 years if applicants need that. What's quite exciting about this new category is there is a change in terms of when you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. So applicants are encouraged to think about applying for indefinite leave to remain after just 3 years compared to 5 years. And the way in which an applicant can be eligible to apply for ILR is expanded now. So there's lots of different ways in which that can be met. Applicants have to meet 2 of a long list of requirements. So for example, one way in which that could be done is if somebody had invested £50,000 in their business and they had created the equivalent of 5 full-time jobs paying over £25,000 a year. Or another way would be if they'd invested the £50,000 in the business and they'd also had a business that was engaging in significant research and development, and they'd had applied for intellectual property protection within the UK. That would be another route to ILR after just 3 years. But as I said earlier, it is possible if somebody isn't going to be able to do that, because it can take a while to grow a business, that you can keep applying for the 3-year extensions for as long as you need.
Okay, excellent. What are your personal opinions on this new change to this visa?
I think they're mixed at the moment, and we're hopeful that this will be an exciting new category that will allow more genuine entrepreneurs to come. But we do have some concerns about how restrictive the category is going to be. We're also not quite sure about how the endorsing bodies are going to, have their application processes. We're a bit concerned about the potential to invest in existing businesses, which maybe need some injection into them to help them grow. Doesn't seem to be particularly encouraged within this route. So I think at the moment the jury's out really, and we're just waiting to see how the endorsements are issued over the next 6 months.
Okay, thank you very much for speaking with me today, Kim.
Thank you, Sam.
If you require any more information about the visa, please do contact us here at White Rose Visas.